everyone. Okay, today I've got somebody here who's always loved you. They still love you. Specifically, these cards came out. I feel today that they did not reply to a message you sent. Okay, this is very specific today. I feel that they read it and then possibly deleted it. Okay, the reason why is the clock's out. It wasn't the right time. Okay, sometimes life gets in the way. It's only when we look back retrospectively, sometimes we can see, yeah, you know, we're always usually where we're supposed to be at a certain time. But yeah, I feel they read it. I feel they deleted it. Okay. I think if they could give you a message now, they felt that you both needed time to heal from this. Okay, a lot of things that were said, it was supposed to, wedding rings is out, it was supposed to be, you know, for the rest of your lives. That's how you both felt about this relationship. Okay, you know, it was a soul connection. You made promises to each other. All right, but like I've said, if they could give you a message, there needed to be distance between both of you, for both of you to separately work out what it was that you actually wanted. Okay, so I'm going to go into this a little bit deeper. I'm going to get some more messages out, see what else they'd like to say. I feel in their energy overall that they are struggling with a decision. Okay, a decision, you know, should I stay or should I go? They could have got themselves into another relationship which they're struggling with now. Okay, so they spend a lot of time on their own. That's what I'm hearing. So I'll just give these a shuffle. Like I say, welcome back. I hope you're all okay. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your comments. I read them all, and all your support. I couldn't do it without you. And if you'd like a personal reading, just click on the title. If you're on a mobile, with the title of this video, you'll go through to the description box. Links to the website are in there, and also check out the free relationship report. Okay, let's see what we've got. Wow, yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling really today. I don't know if you can read that. I'm never very good at pointing these up because of the glare, but it says reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Yeah, it was as if both of you, I'm not getting particularly narcissistic, toxic, abusive vibes with this. It's like there could have been here a lot of outside interference, that within your relationship you took on a lot of problems that weren't yours to own. Okay, these problems weren't yours to own. But it's just the way you were as a couple. You were a helpful couple. You wanted to help people, okay? But in the end, I just feel you started turning on each other, because you'd bitten off more than you could chew within a situation. Specifically, there is a project that you both took on, that you had a lot of passion about to start with, a lot of real hope and energy, and wow, this is really going to work. But as time went on, it just got more bloody burdensome, to excuse my French as we say in the UK. It just got really difficult. Okay, so your person has been reflecting. Yeah, in the past, they've tried to move on. They've tried to open a new chapter. I felt that. I feel they've gone into something else. Can be a romantic partnership, or they could have just moved and got a new friend group, different hobbies, just something they've been trying to move on from your energy, okay? But now they wish they could right their wrongs, but specifically, they didn't answer you. You messaged them or emailed them, or something went down here where you almost offered an olive branch. Not specifically that you wanted a reconciliation. You just thought, you know what, this is silly. This is really silly. Let's just talk, okay? But they still love you. This person still loves you. What else can we get, please? Any other messages, please? It hurts so much. Emotions overwhelm me. Oh, I'm going to have those. They're going to come out. And my life is a mess right now. Yeah. See, this is what I'm feeling their energy is, the Ten of Wands. You know, the picture really speaks. You know, the picture tells 1,000 stories here today. They are in a mess. You know, literally the picture, they just feel like there's a dark cloud hanging over them. But with the Ten of Wands, it's almost as if they're pushing, trying to push through it and put on a brave face. A couple of reasons here. Then they don't really feel that there's any way back to you at the moment. And also they've made their bed and they feel they should lie in it, okay? But their life is a mess. I'm going to have another look at that, and a bit deeper into that card. Will you leave me like the others? Okay, so your person's got very low self-esteem, deep down. Even if they don't appear that way, that's what's running the show with them. Like I say, they're very, very emotional when they think about you. Really, really emotional. I can hear a song. Let me think. Moody Blues, I think it's an old song. Nights in White Satin. That's what I can hear playing in my head at the moment. Nights in White Satin, Moody Blues. This person loves you. They don't think, though, that you will acknowledge them because they've left you on red for too long, okay? Or they haven't answered you. They didn't come back to you, so you chose to make a new life for yourself. Why is their life a mess? Tarot deck. Oh, let's get this deck out. See if is it financial? Is it financial? Is it? I can see they're emotionally. Can you give any insight, please? This deck's heavy. This deck feels heavy today. It's the past. Judgment. Whoa, their life's a mess. They've tried moving on. They've tried, forging a new path, but they're stuck in the past with you. They're at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. They have got a choice to make. Your person has got a massive choice to make, whether it's in love, whether it's finances, whether it's, career. But they've reached the end of the road with something. And I do feel, and I think I had this in maybe yesterday's reading, there are things from the past that are coming out into your person's life. Okay, things they thought were dead and buried, but they're coming back. Now, they might be coming back in a physical sense, but I feel what's going on here as well is that your person has started to reflect on what they've done. They're looking back at the mistakes. You know, when they didn't message you back, what I'm hearing to tell you is they put the lid on it because they didn't want to look at their part in what had happened. For whatever reason, it was too soon, they weren't ready, they were embarrassed, they were ashamed, what was going on with them, all right? But because they've now been reflecting, these mistakes are kind of popping up for them to look at, okay? They're popping up for them to look at. They need to forgive themselves in some way, shape or form, for something, because otherwise they won't be able to manage their self-esteem issues. I feel possibly you triggered them in that you said something to them about the way they were, okay? But with regard to your relationship, judgment isn't really a card of outcomes. For me, it's a card of they're trying to move forward. They know they have to make one hell of a change. They know they need to step into that energy. Okay? They could have blamed you. They could have been sat in victim mode, blaming every Tom, Dick and Harry for all their mistakes. But in the end, with all of us, it all comes back down to us at a certain level. Not that I'm not saying that abuse in any shape or form is right. It's not. It's awful. It's horrible. And it's soul destroying. But it does, in the end, come down to us whether we, pick ourselves back up, Not that that's easy either, okay? That is really a difficult thing to do. But your person's at a crossroads. They're looking back at the past. That's why this has come out today. You know, this person is so in love with you. Is so in love with you. I feel they'd like an opportunity to communicate with you, to see if, my favourite saying for this card, has it run out of tarmac? Has it reached the end of the road? You know, do you get back on the carousel and give it one more go? Or do you finally, you know, old-fashioned saying, put it to bed? Okay? Oh, this is a very intense energy. It's got tingling. Right, I'm going to use these cards. I feel there's some other messages to come out. I can't help mentioning you to my close friends or family members. Yeah, the past is coming up for discussion. You know, if you felt that these close friends and family members didn't like you, or if they were not very nice to you when you separated, I feel that energy's changing. Okay? I feel that it's changing. You took on too much. You as a couple could have been trying to help other people. You could have been trying to help them financially, or you were turning a blind eye to possibly some of their bad behaviour here, but you're in someone's conversation, okay? You are being spoken about right now. I love you. Simple. I love you. Oh, this is really, feels really emotional for me today. I feel really emotional with this reading today. You are the only one who gets me without me saying anything. Well, you're still talking to each other. Telepathy, it's real. You know, we're all entangled. There's only one consciousness. Sometimes you might be trying to communicate telepathically with your person, but you don't always get the message back that you want. Sometimes this can be with resistance. You know, deep down in our subconscious, that's running the show. We can have resistance, okay? But this person loves you so much. You are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. I feel when they met you, they couldn't believe their luck, okay? I think that when they met you, they were very excited. They could have even been told, I'm hearing to tell you, for some of you, that somebody could have said to them, could have even been family or friends that said, wow, gosh, you know, how did you manage to get that person? That was a bit blunt, but that's what I'm just hearing. How did you manage to get that person? Okay, any more messages, please? I wonder if you are happy without me. We both know at times I'm not the one for you. I am so attracted to you. Yeah. You know that message in the middle, we both know at times I'm not the one for you. That's just their ego. That's their defense mechanism. That's why they've tried to convince themselves they could make a new start. This person's going to come back in. This person's coming back in, okay? I don't care how long it's been, but someone is coming back in here. Sometimes it can take months. Sometimes it can take years. I've seen it so many times. Those chess pieces are being shifted around for a reunion here, okay? They're being shifted around for a reunion. Right, let's see what the best possible outcome is, please. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups. Top of the deck, taking their time. Yeah, they're just going to go from naught to running. This person's really held back. They've been trying to micromanage everything. You've been waiting for this person. Even if you don't want a reconciliation, you have free will. This is just an energy reading. You know, this is... Tarot isn't just about prediction. It predicts based on the current energy, because there is only now. But because you're the operant power and you create your own world, if you get an outcome in tarot that you don't particularly like, you change your thoughts, you create something else, okay? But with this reading today, your person is going to go from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds flat. It's going to be very, very sudden, okay? They're just going to take action. They've been very slow. They've, like I say, micromanaging, very blinking stubborn, really stubborn. They have been for quite a while focused on money, possibly with their life in a mess. They haven't had the finances that they have had, that they could have, but they're also untangling themselves from a situation that could have something to do with family. But they're going to get off the backside. I'm going to put it really bluntly today. It's what I'm hearing, and that's what you're going to get. Ace of Wands, a message, action. This is an action card. This person isn't thinking about it, they're doing it. Okay, olive branch. You're going to hear a message that even though you haven't spoken to this person, which seems like 55 lifetimes, that they want you back. And that's what they want, the 10 of Cups. Okay? Absolute massive, that's what they want. So, there you go. That is for some of you. Like I say, the baggage of the past is retreating. There were things that, for whatever reason, they couldn't forgive and you couldn't forgive. Okay, you'll know your story in depth. That were like sludging around and that just got stuck. And the more they try to work out what to do, the deeper in the mud they got. Okay, and in the end, when you sent that message or you sent that email, I feel they read it and they didn't know what to do with it, because in some way they were still angry. But I think they were angry because they knew they'd made mistakes, but they weren't going to take the lid off Pandora's box and start looking at them. Some people don't straight away. Some people, it can take months, it can take 2 years, it can take 5 years. But eventually your person, whoever you are, whoever this is for today, is making that decision. Okay, they're making that decision. So I've got Gemini energy, I've got Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I've also got water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and fire. Okay, so a pretty broad energy here today. I'll leave that with you. Take good care. Remember, you're on the pedestal. You're up there. Don't ever make anybody more important than you. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. You can be kind, you can be generous of soul, you can be generous of spirit, but at the end of the day, you also have a boundary. You are loved, you are enough, even if you do nothing. Even if you sit on the sofa all day watching the television, you are still enough. I just heard to say that to you. Don't measure your worthiness on what you do or what you achieve. You are beautiful, loved, amazing, wonderful, just for breathing. All right? I love you all very much. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.